everyone, welcome to Warrior Stories. This is a series where I'm going to utilize the most powerful tool human beings learn from, the power of stories. And hearing from someone else how they were able to overcome obstacles and face hardships in their life and are now living a successful life as they define it and really living their best life. Because at the end of the day, it's all about connection. And hearing from someone else, hopefully you will feel connected to their story, knowing that they have gone through obstacles in their life and they were able to still find fulfillment and happiness. And whatever it is that you're going through, you are going through it. You are not stuck in it. And really, anything is possible. Happiness is possible. Fulfillment is possible. It's all about changing your thoughts, changing your behavior, and taking action each and every day. And that's what our first warrior has done, my good friend, Ashley Meyers. Ashley is the creator of Mainline Fashion Tips. Okay, let me start that over. Ashley Meyers is a personal stylist, owner of Mainline Fashionista, creator of Mainline Fashion Advice and Shopping Tips Facebook group, a QVC host, a mom of 3 beautiful children, a wonderful wife, and really, truly does do it all. So thank you so much, Ashley, for being here today. I'm so excited.
This is really awesome. I'm honored, actually.
Oh, well, I'm honored to have you here. Absolutely. So let me start with this question. What is your go-to gift or favorite gift to give someone?
Oh, that's a really tough one. Oh, okay. So it's crazy. I love the whole love language thing. So my love language is actually touch.
Okay.
And so gift giving I almost stumble over gift giving because I'm trying so hard to be thoughtful with my gifts that I just want it to be like perfect. And so for me, like a gift is almost difficult to give because I just want to be around that person, spend that quality time with them, and also just like have that personal connection. So if I do give a gift, it probably will be like monogrammed.
Oh, I love that.
And it would be like special from my heart that there's like a story behind it. That's also how I dress too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that every day I walk out the door, there has to be some kind of connection to like my history, my life, like feeling really authentic, not just totally off the rack, but like there's a story behind it. So if you do get a gift from me, it's pretty thoughtful.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that your gift and your language is the love language of touch. So it really is about connection with each other.
Absolutely, because I think that if we know our love languages, and I don't want to make it a whole thing about love language,
Right.
but if we know our love language for our spouse, ourself, and our children, and the people that are closest around us, I feel like I'm a better human being in general because I know how I can personally connect with them.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and there's like
Awesome.
there are cool books out there. I don't know. I just took like
do
the
you have
online.
one? That's wonderful.
I did it. I just like Googled it, and like you can print out a test online. And
Awesome.
Yeah, that's
I
how.
love that. I'm going to do that.
You should.
Okay, all of our viewers should definitely do that
All right,
because
challenge.
I never have.
Know
Challenge.
your love language.
Know your love language. See, I learned something new today. Love it. Okay, next question. If there was a word or a phrase that best describes you,
Okay.
what would it be?
Totally happy.
Happy.
Happy/smiley. It probably irritates the heck out of a lot of people because I get this very often, like, are you that happy all the time? And I'm like, I kind of am. I mean,
That's
my
right.
husband knows me a little bit better and knows like I've got like my, my down cycles and
Yeah.
like winter and stuff like that. But in general, I do think that it's the choice that I make every day. Like getting out of bed, I decide if I'm gonna have a smile on my face or I'm gonna feel really grumpy that day. And the days that, grumpy sneaks in, it irritates me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm better than that. I can reach down and get that smile. And I think that also smiles are contagious. So again, back to gift,
Yeah.
like that is like my gift to the world. It might not be this little present that I'm wrapping to give to you, but my smile is like what I'm giving to the world.
It might not be a physical gift, but it
Yeah.
is the gift that actually keeps on giving.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, I love that. Okay, so what are you most proud of?
My 3 children, absolutely. My relationship with my husband, I believe that communication is like the key to everything. Any day that my husband and I have an argument or we've lost touch, we know that it's back down, like we've had a miscommunication.
Yeah.
It's something was like misunderstood. So we can just kind of go back, fix that moment that happened. And also my 3 children. I mean, that is the biggest gift. I'm that crazy girl that like never dreamt of like my wedding day.
Yeah.
I
never did either.
Okay.
I never did.
And you think I should.
I never
like,
named my kids before they were born. I never dreamt of a wedding day, like how many kids I was going to have. So I'm with you on that.
Okay, but I had crazy dreams about children, like adopting, being a mother, all when I was like 10, 11, 12 years old. I was having dreams about like raising a family and children and all of that. So that was the biggest thing. Like I stayed home for a long time to be with them, raise them, get them up and going. And then I started all my businesses because I wanted to show them that there's so much more to life than me making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for you.
Yeah.
I wanted to like conquer something and be like, I can be free here for you guys, but I can also just do something for the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So speaking of all of your businesses and everything that you are doing to conquer the world, what do you think is the biggest obstacle that you had to overcome to get to the place in your life where you are today?
Yeah, I think because there's so many little mini ones, that's kind of it's hard to answer that because there's so many little ones. But if I had to pick my biggest obstacle, I think it was myself. I think that so often, we don't give ourselves enough credit. We don't believe or we don't picture it. But the moment that I got over how much to charge for myself for an hourly rate, to do a closet edit or take someone personal shopping. And the moment that I was like, all right, I don't have to look at that picture too much. I just need to post it and just get it out there. I'm trying to show you my outfit, not worry about what my skin looks like or if my hair looks okay. I mean, yeah, I have all of those same things still at the end of the day. But the moment that I just kind of put myself over here and what my voice sounded like on camera, or, if my nails were crappy that day, you have to get past that and just keep moving forward. And the moment that I do that, and I have to do that every single day, I keep moving forward. Those are the days that I'm moving forward.
Yeah. That is incredible advice. And many people, maybe they're going through, a traumatic event or something that has occurred in their life. But for those that haven't, that are still feeling stuck, the biggest obstacle is ourselves.
Absolutely.
And so that's, really important to highlight.
I think that it's such a hard thing to admit at the end of the day that it's like us that's like holding us back. And maybe we already know that it's us that's holding us back, but like what it is that's holding us back when it comes to us. Like, is it because I don't have enough confidence? Is it because it's never because we're not good enough? Yeah. And I think that's like, if we know that we just if we put it off to the side and see what happens in that moment, right?
Those damn limiting beliefs that come up every single day, but that is the power of our mindset, being able to recognize them and be able to overcome them. Because little by little, like you said, it wasn't one big event for you.
No.
It's literally chiseling away at it every single day.
Absolutely.
Every day.
Every single day. And the other thing too is I had like an aha moment a couple of months ago when I realized that one of my biggest hurdles about myself is that I'm really creative and I'm kind of all over the place, and sometimes I think that that's a bad thing. And the moment that I realized that is such a special thing about me, I was like, oh my gosh, that's cool. I need to capitalize on the fact that I'm like all over the place and I've got my things going on, and I might be crazy, but that's like the best part about me. So if it's something small that you realize that it's like, time in your life, quality time, or it's, whatever. If you realize that that's actually the best part about you.
Yeah. I love that.
I had that aha moment recently.
Love
it was really cool actually to be like, oh my gosh.
Yes. You literally flipped the switch.
Yeah.
You took something that you viewed as negative and flipped it and said, wait a second, that's a gift.
Yes.
That is a gift that I have that I'm looking at all this time as something that's negative.
Totally.
And now it's a gift. So I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a fun one.
Okay.
What would the Ashley Meyers now, what advice would Ashley Meyers now give the Ashley Meyers of 10 years ago?
Ooh.
I know. This is a toughie.
I know. This is the part where you delete all of my thoughts. Because I'm like,
I know.
Okay, so I'm going to flip it really quickly on that question because then I'm going to get to the answer. But you know when you go into like a job interview and they're like, where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
Yes.
Okay, my classic answer was happy.
Yes.
I see myself happy. And wherever that leads me, whatever road that takes, I can't even answer that question, because if I make a path that's so direct for myself, I'm never going to get there.
Right.
So if I know that it's a winding path to get there, and my only answer is I see myself happy in 10 years, I know that that's going to be successful. So looking back at myself, like, I don't know, Christy, because it's like I'm so happy with my windy, weird path. And like Ashley 10 years ago, yes, she's not Ashley today, but like that was my path. And like that's the story that I went through, and like I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
And I literally try so hard, and I believe this, that I really don't have regrets. So Ashley 10 years ago was pretty awesome.
That's just like Ashley now is pretty awesome. Love it. Okay, so what is a habit, skill, or routine that you have adopted that you continue to grow personally or professionally from?
That's a great one, because development and growth is really important.
Yeah, very important.
Like if I just stay who I am right now, that's not a good thing.
Right.
I think my biggest growth is knowledge. I believe that knowledge is power. So the more that I know about whether it's myself, my children, my family, and then my businesses, my clients, or just in general, like fashion, sizing, coloring, all that stuff, then I feel like I can be a better person. So for me, it's research, read, look, watch, see what other people are doing, and take it all in. So I'm a middle child.
Okay.
And I think that so often the middle kids learn from watching their oldest, they learn from watching the youngest, and they learn sort of what not to do.
Yes.
Very quickly, and also like what also feels really good. So I think I can think a little bit faster about like, all right, I see that working for someone, I'm going to skip that. Oh, that might be working for someone else, I'm going to try that one.
Okay.
So for me, it's totally knowledge is power.
Okay, I love that.
Okay, cool.
What is the best piece of advice anyone has given you?
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's
it's
a really,
hard.
and like, who is it coming from? Is that important? Or
If you want to share that, sure. Or it could just be a quote or something that you remember someone saying to you, or maybe even a mantra that you repeat to yourself. I know you obviously happy is, your word, but maybe something that is a piece of advice, a quote, just something that speaks to you.
Absolutely. Okay, I just came up with one. So I had a college roommate named Gwen, and she was amazing. She was very confusing to me because she was like, she would smoke cigarettes, but like go hiking, and she would like organize her books by size, but like, and her bed would be made every day, and she would actually fold her laundry.
Yeah.
No, her dirty laundry. She would
Oh
fold
my
her
God,
dirty
that's
laundry
awesome.
as she put it into the basket. And I remember being like piles of junk everywhere, and piles of clothes, and I would always have to be apologizing like, Gwen, I'm so sorry, I'm so messy. And this is just how I function. And she'd be like, Ashley, it's totally fine. Like, you do you, and I'm gonna do me, and it's all gonna be good. And I remember like she kind of changed my like vibe on that. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like if someone like so detail oriented is totally cool with how I am, and I watch her in awe, and I'm like, I wish I had a little bit more of that, and that we can just balance each other out in this cool way.
Yeah.
I realized that balance was almost as important as happy was as a word in like my vocabulary.
And I love that because knowing you the way that I know you, to me, you telling that story, it speaks to like a no judgment zone. Like you said, you do you, I'll do me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to judge you for the ways that you're different. And I think especially as women, we tend to be judgmental of people that maybe parent different than us, or do something different than us, dress different, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And I know that about you, how you are truly a no judgment zone.
Thank you so much.
Anything goes. So that story, I think, reflects who you are.
That's
as well.
awesome.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
it's awesome.
I try really, sorry, I'm just going to keep going a little bit, because as a stylist,
Yeah.
I have to go into so many people's homes and look at their closets, and I feel like I have to really show that I don't judge.
Right.
And I'm just truly here for you, to support you, to make you feel better, not to like bring you down, knock you down. Like that is really important.
Yeah.
Especially women in general.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just my job, your
Sure,
job, just
right.
across the board for my children,
Absolutely.
like women, everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay. So last question.
This is so much fun.
I
I'm
know,
sorry.
I know, it is so much fun, right? Who has had the most influence on your life?
I would definitely say my husband. When I met him, he and I were only 18 years old, and I had not been in really like a deep, like meaningful relationship at that point. And he taught me so much about that communication, and really just, again, let me be me, because I'm like all over the place. And he's like very just like detail oriented, and we kind of like fit like that. But I really do believe like that connection that you have with that one person, like for me, I'm so lucky that I have him, but he really taught me how to be a better human being. And so like the moment that you find a friend, like a spouse, anyone that, even your children, that bring out like the best in you, like that is the kind of people that need to be near you.
Yeah.
Like surrounding yourself with like great beliefs, like lots of love and support, and really like, no judgment. Like that's when it becomes all full circle.
Yeah, that human connection that we all need and crave, and is so special.
Yeah, totally.
And necessary in all of our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you
Absolutely.
so much for doing this with me.
Of course.
And you can find Ashley Meyers on Mainline Fashionista on Facebook. Also, like I said, she's the creator of Mainline Fashion Advice and Shopping Tips, which is a wonderful Facebook group page. So join it if you're not already a part of it. And thank you so much.
Oh my
You're
gosh,
wonderful.
Thanks, Percy. Love